Hey, what's going on, guys? It's time for another Marvel Contest of Champions video, and with this one here, I decided to take a look at Abomination with the Red Guardian synergy, um, to see if he's viable in it, or at least better, which he should be better. Uh, this gives him a 50% chance for all of his attacks to inflict a poison, which A-Bomb doesn't really have a whole lot going for him. He's a very basic champion, but hopefully this will allow him to be a little bit better. So we're just going very basic here. We're just going against Winter Soldier. Now, as I kind of did with my King video, I wanted to show Abomination on his own. Just, okay, what does he do? How far can he get Winter Soldier in 100 hits? Now, I know this isn't exactly the best overall questing type of uh, challenge or situation because you're not going to have a guy who can just sit here and get punched, never throw a special three, never have to dodge around, things like that. But it's just kind of a baseline to constant baseline to see, okay, what exactly can he handle, what exactly is the change. Because you don't want to throw him against like a regen path where it's could be constantly fluctuating and everything. So doing that, I'm not really dodging any hits or anything, just like with the previous one, because I want to keep that counter. Now, I think there is a slight difference of like a hit or so between these clips, but as long as it's around the exact same number, I'm good. Which, like I said, I'm going for 100 hits with and without. As you can see, 58 hits in, he's doing a little bit, but it's a 6-star, it's rank 1, level 25. You're expecting it to do a little bit, but with it being A-Bomb, it's nothing crazy. He does have the very basic toolkit of an older champion. He's received the synergy, but he's never received like a revamp or a buff or anything. So you're not really expecting a whole lot out of him, which anytime a champion of this nature where they don't have anything going for them gets a synergy like this, people do tend to get maybe excited's not the right word, but they do tend to at least kind of look and go, okay, maybe there's something that he can be useful for. Maybe he can do something. And to be honest with you, right now, like without a synergy or anything, the only thing that Abomination has going for him is that he is poison immune, which if we're going off poison immunity, there's a lot better chance. So right there, he made it to 83% of Winter Soldier in 101 hits. So now we have put on the Red Guardian synergy, and you can see already, look at that right there, where you got 6, 7 stacks of poison, and depending upon how much damage your attack did is how much the poison is going to be for. So as you can see here, they're doing pretty good amount. I'm seeing anywhere from 60 up to 120 a tick, so it's definitely working. He's 20 hits in, he's already got him to 95, 94% because of that. So it is definitely working. Now this guy, if you got a path where people are going to take additional damage off of when they're poisoned, then this could definitely work out well because, like I said, 50% of the time when he attacks, he's going to be given a poison. Again, his damage itself, it's not the greatest damage, but if you're going down a path, like I said, like that, where they get, for example, 200, they take 200% more damage when they're poisoned, this could be an option because he's stacking the poisons pretty consistently. Um, and this could definitely cause that path to be easier for you. Now, of course, that will be champion dependent and everything, but it is showing he is putting in work. He has already passed what the previous Abomination did just on his own, which, again, to be expected. But I'm still not going to complain because anything that can make an older champion that isn't viable even a little bit more viable, I am completely a fan of. So here we are, 86 hits, and yeah, we're doing solid here. Now, of course, all these fights they can vary from fight to fight. Maybe you get a big crit in one, maybe you don't get a big crit in another. But it just goes to show at least the overall difference. So, like I said, the last one made it to 84%, and here we're sitting at 96 hits, and looks like we're gonna crack. Yep, we are cracking the 70% mark. So we got him down to 69. I'm just waiting to let these poisons run their tick, just because they were already on. So I'm just going to kind of see what it gets to. And we get him to 68%, which is awesome. I mean, that is about a, 16% improvement? I mean, that's great. So then the last one I decided to throw in MODOK and Immortal Abomination. So Modox causes the poison that you're doing to inflict 50% more damage. And Immortal Abominations, anytime a poison expires, you put a debuff on the opponent that can cause them to stop gaining power for like 3 seconds. That one, I wasn't really too concerned about. I was just like, oh, what the heck, I'll throw another synergy on for the heck of it. Now, also, we do have to keep in mind, Abomination is doing this with class disadvantage, so some of these numbers could potentially be higher if you don't have a class disadvantage, but you can see here, they're ticking pretty solid. You got a bunch of 146s up there going to town right now, which is awesome. I think I just seen like a 300 for a quick moment. Here we go, a bunch of 90. So the Modoc synergy is definitely doing what it's supposed to do. It is definitely increasing that damage. Now, is this a team that you should necessarily try to be building around and putting all these characters in? Yeah, I mean, that one just kind of depends on you. I mean, a really skilled player, could potentially, like I said, talking about like that kind of path earlier with all the poison damage. I mean, that's possible that, somebody really skilled could do it. Myself, I'm not sure if I would be able to, but gives you a fighting chance. But you could potentially throw in, Red Guardian, which on his own is a beast, and then you could have Modoc, who does have some uses here and there. You could take them in with them, and then have your other two slots for some, really crazy, awesome champions. Uh, it is just really nice to see Abomination though actually putting in that work, or at least more work than normal. As you can see here, he's getting him down. Looks like we are going to be beating the record from the previous one, which I don't know if I really want to say record, but the previous amount. Um, and of course, also this will depend on how many poisons you can keep stacked up at a time. Obviously, the more the better. Here we're just hitting this last one, and then we are going to let those poisons expire again. And we're getting them down to 62%. So, I mean, that's another 6%, which not the most in the world, but it's something. So, this is the synergy here with Modoc, Cubicle Mates. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, just showing a little bit of Abomination with these synergies. If you enjoyed it, feel free to comment, feel free to like it. If you want to subscribe, absolutely feel free to. I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful day.